Hello, and welcome to another edition of Coffee Talk with immigration attorney Brian D. Lerner. In this set of videos, we're talking about illegal entry into the United States and what that could mean and what type of relief you might be eligible for. Well, when someone enters illegally and they come into my office, I have to inquire exactly how they entered. Um, Sometimes entering illegally means that they did not go through the normal line. They weren't inspected. They just, went around, hopped the fence, and here they are. Or it means that they got someone else's green card. Um, or it means that they got a birth certificate from the U.S. or something from the U.S. and tried to pass themselves off, or did pass themselves off as U.S. citizens. Well, the type of illegal entry determines what you might qualify for. So, for example, let's say you're married to a U.S. citizen and you come to my office and you want to know what you can do. If you just entered illegally but didn't present any false documents, then it's a matter of analyzing whether or not you qualify to adjust, whether you're under 245I, what the alternatives are, how you might have to consulate process. But if you entered, for example, with someone else's green card, well, then that means that you committed fraud. And in addition to everything that has to be done, we would have to file the fraud waiver. Okay? And essentially, that's a package that shows all the hardship your spouse will suffer if you're not allowed back in the country for X number of years. Now, the fraud remains with you forever until it's waived. There's no 5 years or 10 years limitation. You always will have to get a fraud waiver in order to proceed forward. Now, if you claim to be a U.S. citizen, that's a whole different matter. And what we will do is we'll tackle that issue in another video. But just let me say that if you're going to come into the U.S. illegally, don't do it by claiming to be a U.S. citizen because you will have made things very difficult for yourself. Okay, more on the coming videos.